Hello and welcome back to Inner Peace Place. I'm Karen. Today's topic is dealing with grief or the loss of a loved one, loss of a relationship. So it doesn't have to be that you've lost your partner. It could be loss of anything. You're grieving. What grieving, a lot of people say different things grief is, but I think one of the things we need to understand is that yearning goes hand in hand with grief. You yearn to have things the way that they used to be, or the body part function the way that it did, or your memory work better, or the interactions that you had with your pet. It doesn't have to be any one thing. Anytime you feel a sense of loss or that you're not able to communicate in the same way with this individual thing, it could even be losing your car. You're in a car wreck and your car is gone. You're going to feel grief. So what do you do with that? What is this yearning? It is a part of the human psyche. You're yearning for pattern to come back, an energy pattern that you are used to. You took the time, thought time, to create your energy and engulf it, the energy of this other item or person or pet or plant. You see, it can be anything. You had thought time engaging with this and built it up. And when that is no longer part of your life, it's a void. Things just fall in this hole. The pain is there, the angst, the anger, perhaps. So it's important to understand that the way you're feeling is normal. Not normal in a joyful way, but normal in the human condition type of way. For inner peace, I recommend that you step out of that grief for enough time as a third party perhaps, and see yourself with the energy of this thing that you've lost, this person, place, or thing, and see if you can glean from it a new type of energy that you can fill this void with. We are creatures of energy. The things that we fill our life with are also energy forms. So it's not that your goal is to replace that energy with a new energy per se. It's that you're seeing it as energy and finding parts of it that really are still there. The energy of the person affected you. The energy of the item, the part of your body, affected you. It had a flow to it. Find that flow and you can embrace that flow even though things are different, because that energy still exists. This would be something that you would need to do many, many times, because our habit, our yearning would be to have sameness. I want it back. I want it the way it was. I want it better than it was. But for inner peace, let's look at the energy behind what it was, the relationship or the person's joy, laugh. Relive and find the energy behind those interactions and fill the void that has been created with their physical departure or the physical change. Fill that void with a new energy a chosen, created energy. Bring the grief with it. You're not trying to push that away. You are sad. There's a hole in your life. But see if you can find a way to bring that grief and morph it with inner peace, a knowingness, a vibration of love, acceptance. And slowly over time, that void won't be as deep because you're filling it with another energy source, an energy source of love, acceptance. Memories are energy. Things cannot go back the way they were. And part of you is demanding like a 2-year-old for it to do that. And again, that's normal. Once that part of the grief has diminished somewhat, start seeing the energy behind the individual. Find the part of them that you resonated with and recreate it. Fill the void. Make it less deep, more shallow. And see if over time that does assist you. Understanding that you're not alone is extremely important because everyone in your life has experienced some sort of loss. So finding a shoulder or an arm, a hand, is extremely important because that is another source of energy for you. You're filling a void with a new energy source that has inner peace attached to it. You are a creative, joyful person. And to have grief be number one in your awareness doesn't bring you peace. Don't sit in that grief. Be aware of it, respect it, and start filling that energy void with a new combined energy, old and new, until you can get your feet underneath you. Love and light to you and your path and your grief, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.